Hi there, Machedo speaking to you from Machedo.com. Who's Machedo and Think Personal Branding. The date is 12th June 2018. Time right now is, I don't know, I think 1:35 or 37. I spoke to a customer, a client who was based in the Middle East, and who told me that he has been going for interviews. He's been going for interviews repeatedly, and he has not been offered a job. It's like he puts his resume, he gets called for the interview, he goes for the first interview, the second interview, but always the final interview, he doesn't make it through. So, and it has been going on for quite some time. So he asked me, he was pretty frustrated, so he decided to ask me and figure out what exactly was wrong. He wanted me to evaluate him. So as usual, I asked him the same questions which he would normally be asked. He was a very articulate, well-educated, smart gentleman. He knew what he was talking. However, after analyzing his content, style of speaking, mannerisms, tone, because that is something that I've been doing over the years of being a professional speaker, because I have to upload videos. I have to make sure that the videos that I upload, when I speak to people, it connects to people, because that is what communication is all about. Communication is not taking a microphone and making a public announcement or standing up and giving speeches. That's just one part of communication. That's just one aspect. In the corporate world, communication comes down to selling yourself, marketing yourself, connecting with people, building a rapport, being likable, being desirable, creating anticipation. You know, all these factors come into play, and an interview is not just speaking to inform. It's not just, this is who I am and this is what you get. No, you need to pitch in, create a sense of suspense, interest. It's something like watching a movie trailer, It's like, you definitely want to see the movie. So as I analyzed this guy, I told him point blank, the biggest reason why you're not getting through for the interview is because your attitude towards the job, towards yourself, the language, the syntax. By syntax, I'm talking of, when you dial a phone number, there is a particular sequence you need to do. Suppose 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and instead of that, if that is the number, you dial 1 9 2 8 7, you go random. It's not going to work. So I said the syntax, then the tone, then the feel that the person gets. You just sound so dead. It just sounds like, this is who I am, this is what I am, and I'm a good candidate, take me. I said that doesn't work, and especially when you're talking of a very competitive plane where everyone's looking for a job, everyone's hunting for that same job, everyone is wants that position. So it's like a fight. It's like a bunch of dogs who want a bone. So the one who wants it really more, who really desires it more, it shows. And say, I'll tell you this much: don't try to fake. Do not try to fake an attitude. Do not try to fake an accent. Do not try to fake a script. It has to match your personality. It has to match your core. And yes, it has to match the job requirement. Because if, for example, you're in sales and you come across very placid, it's not going to work. If you're looking for a job in accounts and you come up hyper and aggressive, you're not going to get it. If you're in engineering and you just sound very salesy, and you're not going to get it. So it depends from job to job, depends from person to person, it depends from even country to country. So these are the factors that you need to keep in mind when going in for an interview. If I were to give one tip, one advice, one suggestion for facing interviews, it would be be prepared. so prepared that you are the world's best. You have got coaching from the world's best. You're prepared like the world's best. You have literally not left any stone unturned. I told my wife to cut watermelon and she bought it here. No, not now, baby. I'll. So, and that's my wife. So, the point I'm trying to give you is, if you prepare like a champ on a scientific basis, covering all the bases, analyzing each and every area of yourself, taking all the precautions, preparing to win. It's like someone put a gun to your head, and if you don't win, either you will die or someone that you love will die. If you go with that sense of urgency, with that desire, with that fire, with that attitude that I'm not going to lose, no matter what, I'm going to succeed, I'm going to push myself, it's either do or die. If you approach an interview with that sense of urgency, with that sense of importance, with that sense of a killer instinct, and you have also worked, logically and having a game plan, I'll tell you, with hard work, it's impossible for you not to succeed. Because keep in mind, if you're constantly going for interviews and you're constantly getting rejected, the fault is not the interviewer, the fault is you. And you can keep going on, with the flow, keeping on getting rejected for interview after interview, and wonder why the fuck, nobody's giving you a job. And just hope that by luck, somebody will give you a job. You can either go that way, or you can say, I'm going to prepare to win, and take on every interviewer with that die-hard attitude. The thumb rule is, for every 10 interviews that you go, you should be offered at least 5 to 7 jobs. So a kind of 50 to 70% success ratio. When I started off, I had literally 0. My score was pretty bad until I sat down with my mentor of 16 years. And, he helped me brush up my skills in public speaking, presentation, leadership, negotiation, sales, all the areas. And that's how I was able to sell myself. And today I'm able to do that on a global platform, on social media. It's like, even though people have not met me physically, when they watch my videos, they connect to me. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what you need to do. So, work on your skills. But remember, if you just work on your skills by yourself, you look at yourself, evaluate yourself without having a professional eye, I doubt you're going to achieve success. It's like someone saying, I will take videos of me practicing karate, and I'll practice karate by myself and go to the world championship and win. It never happens that way. You're competing with others. If you're serious, you need to get professional help. You need to evaluate yourself professionally, analytically, logically, break things down, and be specific. What's need to change? Is it your tone? Is it your mannerism? Is it your attitude? Is it the pace? Is it the content? Is it your connection? Is it your chemistry? Is it being likable, desirable? You need to get down to the fundamental basics. So I hope this video kind of helped you in terms of what you need to do in order to succeed in interviews. End of the day, it's a process of learning, and if something is really urgent, something is really important, and you absolutely want to succeed, then this is the way you need to take it forward. But if it's just a casual, fun kind of thing, then just go on with the flow and try your luck, see when you succeed. So Loy from Machedo.com, who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding, sharing with you his views. Put your comments and questions down below. I always read them. And this is me signing off for now.